Here in Dubai, everyone is always talking about maximizing rewards, whether it's points, cashback, or miles. But if you're someone who travels regularly with Etihad Airways, the Etihad Guest Credit Cards from Emirates Islamic are some of the most interesting options that I've found out there. The thing is, Emirates Islamic has 4 different Etihad Guest Cards, and each one is designed for a specific type of customer and consumer. Some focus on travel perks, some on lifestyle benefits, and others on more about accessibility and getting their feet wet with credit cards. So today we're going to break down all 4 credit cards, what makes them more unique, what you actually get for your money, and most importantly, which one might be the best fit for you. But before we jump in, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, because I make videos about money, lifestyle, and finance right here in Dubai, and I promise to always keep things real and practical, not just a marketing pitch. Alright, let's get started with the Etihad Guest Premium Credit Card, the flagship of the lineup. This is the top tier card, and rightfully so. It's designed for frequent flyers, business professionals, and basically anyone who's loyal to Etihad Airways and wants that first class experience both in the air and on the ground. The monthly salary requirement is 15,000 dirhams, so it's targeted at a relatively higher income individual. Now, the perks here are pretty impressive. First, you get fast track to Etihad Guest Gold tier status, which means priority check-in, priority boarding, and lounge access even when you're not flying business class. You also earn up to 3.5 Etihad Guest Miles on every dollar you spend, and those miles can be used for flights, upgrades, or even shopping on Etihad's reward store. Now, in addition to that, you also get up to 2 vouchers of 60% miles discount with spends on your Etihad Guest Credit Card. You also get up to 4 complimentary airport transfers per year, which is super handy if you're flying out of Abu Dhabi or Dubai quite frequently. Then there are 4 in-flight Wi-Fi vouchers per year, which is great if you travel often and like to stay connected mid-flight, as well as 50% cashback on movie tickets or 20% off at Roxy Cinemas, in addition to 2 complimentary valet parking per month. On top of that, Emirates Islamic includes meet and greet services twice a year, unlimited golf privileges if you spend enough, and unlimited lounge access for both you and a guest across hundreds of lounges worldwide. That is something that even many premium global cards don't offer easily. And if you're new to the card, the welcome bonus can go as high as 55,000 Etihad Guest Miles, depending on the membership fee tier you choose. Now, that's enough for a round trip to many destinations in the region. And of course, not to forget about the annual membership fee. This one will cost you either 1,500 dirhams or 2,500 dirhams per year, depending on the option you choose. This one's a bit of a new one to me. You get to choose a tier or a level within the credit card itself, but you can get these fees waived off for the first year if you spend just 7,500 dirhams within 90 days of card issuance. Then you can play the game to waive this fee off from the second year onwards as well if you spend 150,000 dirhams per year on the card. So who is this card really for? If you're a frequent traveler, someone who flies business or premium economy a few times a year, and you value convenience, I think this card makes a ton of sense. The perks alone, like the lounge access, airport transfers, gold status, could easily outweigh the annual fee if you use them regularly. Now let's move to the Etihad Guest Saqer credit card. This one sits just below the premium card and has a monthly salary requirement of 12,000 dirhams. It's perfect if you want solid travel perks without paying the higher fees that come with the premium tier. This card earns you 3 Etihad Guest Miles per dollar spent, with the ability to fast track to Etihad Guest Silver tier, which still gives you priority check-in, an extra baggage allowance, and access to Etihad's lounges in Abu Dhabi under certain conditions. You'll also get a welcome bonus of up to 30,000 Etihad Guest Miles when you pay your annual membership fee of 943 dirhams, which can again be waived off for the first year if you spend 5,000 dirhams within the first 90 days. And for the subsequent years, you need to have an annual spend of 30,000 dirhams. And let's not forget about the 2 complimentary airport transfers to or from Abu Dhabi airport. On top of that, you get 1 complimentary valet parking per month across selected malls and locations in the UAE as long as you spend at least 3,000 dirhams in that billing cycle. Now that might sound small, but for people living in Dubai, valet parking perks are a big deal, especially when you're going to crowded malls or hotels. There's also a 25% miles discount voucher that you unlock once you meet the minimum annual spend, which can save you a significant number of miles on flights. Plus, you can still earn accelerated Etihad Guest Miles for your everyday spending on the card, especially when booking flights or using your card for Etihad related purchases. Some other perks this gives you are complimentary unlimited lounge access to over 1,200 airport lounges, 2 round trips of complimentary golf rounds per year, 2 meet and greet services per year, 20% off movie tickets at Roxy Cinemas, or 50% cashback on movie tickets, and multi-trip travel insurance. Now, in short, the Saqer card gives you a taste of the premium lifestyle and travel benefits, but at a lower salary entry point and with fewer restrictions. Next up, let's talk about the Etihad Guest Ameera credit card with an annual fee of 699 dirhams, but this one's quite special because it's designed specifically for women. I don't really understand why it's built only for women. As far as I can see, there are no specific exclusive perks for women, so this is a little bit interesting to me. In some of the blogs out there, they do mention that you get access to places like Sharjah Ladies Club, but let me know in the comments below what could be the difference here. The salary requirement on this one is also 12,000 dirhams per month, similar to Saqer. You still get fast track to silver tier on Etihad Guest, and there is a welcome bonus of up to 20,000 miles and 3 Etihad Guest Miles per dollar spent. You also get complimentary airport transfers twice a year for Etihad flights, unlimited complimentary airport lounge access to 1,200 lounges, complimentary golf rounds, 2 in-flight Wi-Fi vouchers per year, and 25% off miles discount vouchers as long as you meet the certain spend thresholds. There's also 50% cashback on cinema tickets, which is a fun bonus, and 1 valet parking per month when you spend at least 3,000 dirhams. It's not just a travel card, I think it's designed for a balanced lifestyle, mixing travel privileges with personal perks. So if you're a working professional or entrepreneur who travels occasionally but also values lifestyle benefits, I think this is a great fit. And finally, let's talk about the entry-level option, the Etihad Guest Platinum Credit Card with an annual fee of just 199 dirhams per year, but can get waived off with a 3,000 dirham spent within 90 days, and for subsequent years, you'll need to spend just 10,000 dirhams per year to waive off the annual fee. The monthly salary requirement is just 5,000 dirhams, which makes this one accessible to a much wider audience. This is the perfect starting point if you're just beginning to build your credit history, or you're completely new to travel rewards and racking up some guest miles, and you also live in Abu Dhabi. This one gives you a generous 5,000 Etihad Guest Miles upon the payment of your first annual fee. Even at this level, Emirates Islamic gives you some solid benefits. Obviously, it's not as amazing as the other ones, but you can earn up to 2 Etihad Guest Miles per US dollar spent, which is quite competitive for an entry-level card. You also get the 2 in-flight Wi-Fi vouchers per year and a lower miles discount of 10% when you hit your annual spending target. Beyond that, the card includes some additional perks like the 50% cashback on movies, but not as nearly as much as the cards on this list. Now, this card is literally for a starter. If you're earning around 5 to 10,000 dirhams a month and you want to start earning airline miles without paying hefty annual fees or meeting high spend requirements, I think this one, which is the Platinum card, is a great entry point. I think it's simple, straightforward, and gives you access to Etihad's loyalty ecosystem without needing to stretch your budget. Now, if we put all these cards side by side, here's how they really compare in simple, practical terms. The Etihad Guest Premium Credit Card is clearly built for high-income frequent travelers. This is the one that gives you the full Etihad Guest Gold status, complete with priority check-in, lounge access, complimentary airport transfers, in-flight Wi-Fi vouchers, and even golf privileges and valet. On top of all that, you get a big welcome bonus that can be worth tens of thousands of miles. But of course, all of that comes with a higher monthly salary requirement of 15,000 dirhams, as well as a higher annual fee. So it's aimed at people who travel regularly and can actually make use of those premium perks. Then you have the Etihad Guest Saqer credit card, which sits right in the middle. It's a fantastic option for mid-tier travelers, people who don't fly every week, month, but still travel often enough to value the silver tier benefits like the extra baggage, valet parking, and those all-important welcome miles that I've listed. The salary requirement here was 12,000 dirhams, which makes it a nice balance between affordability and good rewards. You're still getting travel vouchers and lounge benefits, but without the premium card's heavier fees or income threshold. And then the next one was Etihad Guest Ameera credit card, which is the female-focused option in the lineup, also requiring you to have 12,000 dirhams salary per month, but it takes a different approach. You still get the silver tier status, but the real appeal lies in the lifestyle benefits. And finally, there was the Etihad Guest Platinum credit card, which is the entry-level option in the lineup. This one only requires a 5,000 dirham monthly salary, making it the most accessible of the 4 options. You won't get as many perks as the other ones. They're like nerfed, but you still earn Etihad Guest Miles on every purchase, enjoy dining and shopping discounts, and even get a couple of in-flight Wi-Fi vouchers each year. It's the perfect starter card if you're just getting into the Etihad Guest program or want to begin building up miles. So when you look at all 4 together, it really comes down to lifestyle and income. The premium card is for those who want everything first class. The Saqer and Ameera cards are for professionals who travel occasionally but not as much and still want the solid perks without overcommitting. And the Platinum card is for those starting out, simple, practical, and still rewarding. So here's my personal take. In Dubai, where so many of us travel often for business or short getaways, these cards actually make sense, but only if you're using the perks regularly and properly. There's no point in paying an annual fee for airport transfers or lounge access if you fly once a year. But if you're in and out of Abu Dhabi or Dubai International every couple of months, the miles and upgrades really start to add up. So if you travel frequently and can meet the 15,000 dirham salary requirement, the Etihad Guest Premium Credit Card is the strongest all-rounder. But as always, here's a quick disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. Always check the latest information on Emirates Islamic's official website before applying, because terms and perks can change all the time. And with that being said, that's it for today's video comparing the Etihad Guest credit cards from Emirates Islamic. If you found this video helpful, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and join my YouTube members only group for more breakdowns of Dubai's best credit cards. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.